Hey guys, and welcome to a new video on my channel covering the update 1.69 for Gran Turismo 7. Today we're gonna check out the new Porsche 911 Turbo S Leichtbau from 1993. It's a Porsche 911 Turbo from 1993 Leichtbau. Leichtbau means lightweight construction in German. The car was engineered with weight reduction as the main goal. It was based on the 964 generation Porsche 911 Turbo 3.3, which is one of my favorite cars of all time. But then it was heavily modified by Porsche exclusive. The original plan for it was to build only 25 to 50 examples, then production was increased to 80 because of high demand for it. In the end, Porsche made 86 of these cars. Listen to how good it sounds, and it is fast. I mean, it's a Turbo S, they're usually the fastest versions of 911 in a straight line, maybe not in corners, but definitely in a straight line. It was a 3.3 liter flat 6, it produced about 381 horsepower, but it was about 60 more than the standard 911 Turbo. They achieved this power increase by mounting revised camshafts, higher boost pressure. They optimized the fuel injection, and the car, as its name says, Leichtbau, it was lighter. It was about 180 kilos lighter than the regular 964 Turbo. The weight saving came from deleting the rear seats, because who cares about rear seats in a Porsche? They removed some of the sound insulation, they removed air conditioning, they removed power steering, which made the car feel much better to drive. Maybe not, it wasn't easier to, oh my god, it's snappy. It wasn't easier to drive, but there was a much better feel to it while you were driving. Porsche also used lightweight materials. For example, they made the doors out of aluminium, they mounted thinner glass to it, they mounted thinner carpets. I mean, it was their attempt of merging a road car and a race car, so the carpets were not the most important part. And the body components were made from carbon fiber and Kevlar, so that saved a lot of weight. The suspension was lowered by 40 millimeters or 4 centimeters and it was tuned by the RS division, so it was sharper and firmer. The distinctive styling clues of the car included side air intakes ahead of the rear wheels, which gave it the wide body rear of the car. There were extra brake cooling ducts, a flatter rear wing than on the normal Turbo, and arches over the wheels were much wider because it had to be more stable, and it does look a lot better. The model was inspired in a way by the Porsche IMSA Supercar Championship racing program, and of course Porsche, as they are Germans, they took lessons from that program and implemented them into building this car. The performance was really good for the time that it was produced. I mean, it's a 1993 car that could hit 0 to 60 in 4.6 seconds, which is a very respectable score even today. And the top speed was around 180 miles an hour, so nearly 300 kph. Honestly, the car that I drive can't even hit that speed. I mean, it is a Golf, but it really can't hit that speed. Today, it is one of the most collectible air-cooled 911s. It sells for very high prices, and it is a lovely car to look at. It's a lovely car to drive. I mean, the version I have in this game, it's in the yellow color, and it looks lovely, doesn't it? It does also drive for the lovely. It is incredibly snappy, which I was not expecting for it to slide that much. You have to be very careful on the brakes, and by that I mean you have to brake first, corner later. As in, you're driving a real race car, not a road car in which you can do both at the same time. And I must say, oh god, I did not make that corner. Yeah, you have to check where you're driving in it. And it is very nice to drive. It sounds amazing. If just listen to this flat 6. Yeah, that's the sound that I must say today is a bit missing from today's manufacturers. Now let's get into the customization. First of all, a proper livery. Recently Porsche did, yes it is here. Oh, you need a white body? Okay, so we'll put on a white body. Porsche recently did a very nice liveries for their IMSA cars, the 963, and they collaborated with Apple on it. So yeah, let's throw on some white body. I mean, it's gonna look good, I don't have to worry about it, it's a 911. Even with a white body, it's gonna be great. Yeah, but we have to fix the fitment. And you can swap in an engine from a 911. No idea what it is, but yeah, let's throw it on. Why not? It ups the part with nearly 650 horsepower, so yeah, let's go with that. I mean, look at it, 650 horsepower in a car that weighs 1200 kilos, so nearly, what is it, 1 to 2 power to weight ratio, so that's gonna be great. Now let's go back to the customization and throw on that lovely Apple inspired livery. It does scream 1990s, doesn't it? The white with the rainbow on the side. Will it download? That's the question. Yes, it did. Oh, look at it with the larger rear wing, the very nice front splitter. We will fix those tires because they do look a bit massive. Yeah, let's go for the BBS. No. What are those? I think those are Pokal. Yeah, those are Pokal, so let's throw them on. Let's go not for... yeah, let's stay with the 18-inch standard size tires, of course. Wide rim width, wide offset. Yes, and that looks really good, doesn't it? I love the white and rainbow colors. Now let's get into some racing with it. So, we got upgraded engine, upgraded... we have upgraded visually, and that's pretty much all the customization I've did to it. It's still on the Sport Hub tires, I think. Ooh, it is still snappy, but not as much as it has been before. I mean, the power delivery from this engine does seem to be a little bit nicer and feels a little bit more controlled than it did before. I mean, look at the cars we're racing Challenger Demon that honestly is not the best car for cornering. Can we get it? Yes, we can. On down the inside. Ooh, the Eckhart Mach 40 is sliding. Oh, well, I'm sliding a lot. Yeah, you have to be really careful about power delivery in this thing, because if you overcook it while going out of the corner, you are going to spin. Can we get the McLaren down the inside? Yes, we can. Yeah, it is very nice to drive, I must say. And it does change direction rather nicely. I mean, I would recommend it to, if you have the spare money in Gran Turismo, buy it and then use it for like 700 races. You probably do very nicely in them. And yeah, we're racing around the Interlagos, one of my favorite tracks in F1. And I must say, it is a very different feeling when you drive it in the F1 game and when you drive it in Gran Turismo, mostly because of the difference in the cars. It does not have as much downforce as it does in the F1 game. My god, it's sliding. You can feel it like, you know, when you try to apply power going out of the corner and then the rear just decides, no, we are going to spin. The interior view, yes, it's lovely. It is very 90s, but it is a car from the 90s. So let's go back to my normal camera. Yeah, a little bit early on the brakes. Oh my god, it's sliding. Into the Senna SS. Now onto the straight. Yeah, you can feel like in the middle of the corner when you try to apply power, you can see how much I'm trying to modulate my power delivery. But it does sound good, the engine from 911. I think it's from the race version, but I'm not sure. Yeah, look at it. You turn in and it doesn't want to do it. You then have to tap the gas on the exit. You tap it. Oh, and I've overcooked it. Yeah, it will bite. I'm brave. And I'm not fast anymore. So, a little bit. Yeah, that's a bit of a skill issue on my side. Let's see, we're in P10. Can we get anywhere higher? No. And Aston Martin's gonna bully me off the racetrack. Can we get it down the inside? Can we? Yes, come on. So, now the Demon and the GTR. I mean, the Demon is gonna be an easy work. It's not a handling car. The GTR, one of my favorite Mercedes of all time, that V8 inside of it is a monster and does sound incredible. Down the inside of... that was not exactly in the track limits, but we'll ignore it. The FIA saw nothing. There's another demon for us to go through. Yeah, I mean, we can get it on the brakes. Jesus, look at how much the demon wobbles. And now we got the Murcielago and the McLaren. Can we get... I think we can get the McLaren before the finish line. Can we get that thing that's in front of it? I have no idea. It's one of the custom cars. Yeah, so that will be it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and please subscribe. And I will see you next time. Peace.